Life is unpredictable. It throws challenges at us when we least expect them. But here's the truth. You have the power to face any situation, no matter how tough it seems. Today, we're going to talk about something crucial: being ready to survive alone. Now, you might be thinking, why do I need to worry about surviving alone? Well, let me tell you, it's not about paranoia or fear. It's about being prepared, confident, and self-reliant. It's about knowing that no matter what life throws at you, you can handle it. Think about the most successful people you know. What sets them apart? It's their ability to stand on their own 2 feet, to face challenges head on, and to keep moving forward, even when the odds are stacked against them. You see, life doesn't always go as planned. Friends may let you down, relationships might end, jobs can be lost. But when you're prepared to survive alone, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Now, I'm not saying you should push everyone away and live like a hermit. Far from it. Human connections are vital. But there's a difference between enjoying the company of others and depending on them for your survival and happiness. Let's break this down. What does it mean to be ready to survive alone? It's about developing skills, both practical and mental. It's about building your confidence, your resilience, and your problem-solving abilities. First, let's talk about practical skills. Can you cook a decent meal? Can we manage your finances? Can you perform basic home and car maintenance? These might seem like small things, but they're the building blocks of independence. Start small. Learn one new skill each month. Maybe this month you learn how to change a tire. Next month you could learn how to prepare a week's worth of meals. The month after that, perhaps you learn the basics of personal finance. Each skill you acquire is another tool in your survival toolkit. But surviving alone isn't just about practical skills. It's also about mental strength. When you motivate yourself when there's no one around to cheer you on, when you pick yourself up after a failure, can you make tough decisions without needing constant validation from others? These mental skills are just as important as the practical ones, if not more so. They're what will keep you going when times get tough. They're what will help you see opportunities where others see obstacles. So how do you build this mental strength? It starts with self-awareness. Take some time each day to reflect on your thoughts and emotions. What makes you tick? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? The better you understand yourself, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever life throws at you. Next, practice positive self-talk. The voice in your head is powerful. Make sure it's saying the right things. Instead of "I can't do this," try "This is challenging, but I can figure it out." Instead of "I'm not good enough," say "I'm learning and improving every day." Remember, your mind believes what you tell it. So tell it empowering things. Tell it that you're capable, that you're strong, that you can handle whatever comes your way. Fear? Fear of being alone, fear of failure, fear of the unknown. These fears can paralyze us, keep us from taking risks and growing. But here's the thing. Fear is just a feeling. It's not a fact. It's just your mind trying to protect you from potential harm. But growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens when you step out, face your fears, and do the things that scare you. So next time you feel fear creeping in, thank it for trying to protect you, then do the thing anyway. Each time you do this, you grow stronger, more confident, more ready to face whatever comes next. Now, some of you might be thinking, but I like being around people. I don't want to be alone. And that's okay. Being ready to survive alone doesn't mean you have to be alone all the time. It just means that if you find yourself in a situation where you are alone, you'll be okay. You'll know how to take care of yourself, how to keep moving forward. Think of it like learning to swim. You don't learn to swim because you plan to live in the water. You learn so that if you ever find yourself in deep water, you'll be able to keep your head above the surface. Being ready to survive alone is the same. It's a skill you hope you never need, but you'll be glad you have if you ever do need it. Let's talk about resilience. Life will knock you down. That's a given. But resilience is what helps you get back up. It's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going when things get tough. How do you build resilience? By facing challenges head on, by viewing failures as learning opportunities, by understanding that setbacks are temporary and that you have the power to overcome them. Start small. Set yourself a challenge each week. Maybe it's talking to a stranger, trying a new hobby, or tackling a task you've been putting off. Each time you face a challenge and come out the other side, you're building your resilience muscle. Now let's address a common misconception. Being ready to survive alone doesn't mean you have to do everything by yourself. It means knowing when to ask for help and how to do it effectively. It means building a network of resources you can tap into when needed. Even the most self-reliant person doesn't live in complete isolation. They have doctors they trust, mechanics they can call, friends they can turn to in times of need. The difference is they built these relationships from a place of strength, not dependence. So start building your network, not just of friends and family, but of professionals and resources. Know who to call when you need legal advice, or medical help, or financial guidance. Being prepared doesn't mean having all the answers. It means knowing where to find them. Adaptability. The world is changing faster than ever before. Jobs that exist today might be obsolete tomorrow. The skills that are valuable now might be replaced by new ones in a few years. Being ready to survive alone means being adaptable. It means being willing to learn, to change, to evolve. It means staying curious, staying hungry for knowledge. So how do you stay adaptable? By never stopping learning. Read books, take online courses, attend workshops. Learn about topics outside your field. The more diverse your knowledge, the more adaptable you'll be. And remember, adaptability isn't just about knowledge. It's also about mindset. It's about being open to new ideas, new ways of doing things. It's about being willing to let go of old beliefs when new evidence comes along. Financial independence. Money isn't everything, but having your finances in order can give you a sense of security and freedom that's hard to match. Start by living below your means. Save a portion of your income, no matter how small. Build an emergency fund, learn about investing. The more financially stable you are, the more options you'll have in life. But financial independence isn't just about having money. It's about having the skills to manage it wisely. Learn about budgeting, about taxes, about financial planning. These skills will serve you well throughout your life. Let's address another important aspect of being ready to survive alone: emotional intelligence. This is your ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of others. Why is this important? Because emotions drive behavior. If you can understand and manage your emotions, you can better control your actions and reactions. This is crucial when you're facing challenges alone. Start by practicing mindfulness. Pay attention to your emotions without judging them. Notice what triggers certain feelings. Then work on managing these emotions. If anger is a problem, learn techniques to calm yourself down. If fear holds you back, learn to reframe it as excitement. Remember, emotional intelligence isn't about suppressing your emotions. It's about understanding them and using them constructively. It's about not letting your emotions control you, but rather you controlling them. Decision making. When you're alone, all decisions fall on your shoulders. There's no one to blame if things go wrong, no one to share the load. This can be daunting, but it's also an opportunity for growth. To improve your decision-making skills, start by gathering information. Don't rush into decisions. Consider the pros and cons. Think about the long-term consequences, not just the immediate effects. But here's the catch: don't fall into analysis paralysis. At some point, you need to make a decision and stick with it. Remember, a good decision now is often better than a perfect decision later. And when you do make a decision, own it. If it turns out to be the wrong choice, learn from it. Don't beat yourself up. Every mistake is a learning opportunity if you approach it with the right mindset. Health, your body is the vehicle that carries you through life. If you want to be ready to survive alone, you need to take care of it. This means eating well, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. It means going for regular checkups and addressing health issues promptly. It means learning basic first aid and knowing how to take care of yourself when you're sick. But health isn't just physical. It's mental too. Learn to manage stress. Practice relaxation techniques. Take time for activities that bring you joy and peace. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Now let's address a topic that many people find uncomfortable. Solitude. Being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. In fact, learning to enjoy your own company is a crucial part of being ready to survive alone. Start by scheduling regular me time. Use this time to pursue hobbies, to reflect, to relax. Learn to appreciate the peace and freedom that comes with solitude. Use it as a time for self-discovery and personal growth. Remember, the relationship you have with yourself is the most important relationship in your life. Nurture it, treat yourself with kindness and respect. Learn to be your own best friend. Problem solving. Life is full of challenges, big and small. Being ready to survive alone means being able to tackle these challenges head on. Develop a systematic approach to problem solving. Define the problem clearly. Brainstorm possible solutions. Evaluate each option. Choose the best one and implement it. Then review the results and learn from the experience. Remember, not every problem have a perfect solution. Sometimes you'll need to make the best decision you can with the information you have. That's okay. What matters is that you're taking action, learning, and moving forward. Now let's address a crucial skill. Communication. You might wonder why communication is important when we're talking about surviving alone. Well, even when you're independent, you still need to interact with others effectively. Learn to express yourself clearly and assertively. Practice active listening. Learn to read body language and understand subtext. These skills will serve you well in all areas of life, whether you're negotiating a business deal or simply trying to get along with your neighbors. Goal setting. Having clear goals gives you direction and purpose. It helps you stay motivated when things get tough. Set both short-term and long-term goals. Make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Write them down. Review them regularly. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Remember, your goals are yours alone. Don't let others dictate what you should aspire to. Choose goals that align with your values and passions. These are the goals that will keep you going when the going gets tough. Now let's address a topic that's often overlooked. Self-care. Being independent doesn't mean running yourself into the ground. It means taking care of yourself so you can face whatever life throws at you. Self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary. It means setting boundaries, saying no when you need to, taking time to recharge. It means treating yourself with the same kindness and consideration you'd show to a good friend. Develop a self-care routine. Maybe it's a relaxing bath at the end of a long day. Maybe it's a weekly hike in nature. Maybe it's simply taking a few minutes each day to sit quietly and breathe. Whatever it is, make it a priority. Creativity. Being ready to survive alone often requires thinking outside the box. Creativity isn't just for artists. It's a valuable skill in all areas of life. Practice creative thinking. Look for new solutions to old problems. Try new hobbies. Expose yourself to new ideas and experiences. The more creative you are, the better equipped you'll be to handle unexpected challenges. Now let's address a crucial aspect of independence. Taking responsibility for your life. It's easy to blame others or circumstances for our problems, but true independence means taking ownership of your life, your choices, and their consequences. This doesn't mean beating yourself up when things go wrong. It means acknowledging your role in your successes and your failures. It means learning from your mistakes instead of making excuses. It means understanding that while you can't control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. Perseverance. Being ready to survive alone means being able to keep going when things get tough. It means having the grit to push through obstacles and setbacks. Develop your perseverance by setting challenging goals and working towards them consistently. Learn to delay gratification. Understand that most worthwhile achievements take time and effort. Remember, perseverance isn't about never falling down. It's about always getting back up. It's about keeping your eyes on your goal, even when the path gets rocky. Let's address a vital skill. Time management. When you're on your own, how you use your time is entirely up to you. This can be liberating, but it can also be challenging. Learn to prioritize. Understand the difference between urgent and important tasks. Use tools like calendars and to-do lists to stay organized. Learn to say no to activities that don't align with your goals or values. Remember, time is your most valuable resource. Use it wisely. Invest it in activities that bring you closer to your goals and that enrich your life. And continuous improvement. Being ready to survive alone isn't a destination. It's a journey. There's always room for growth, always new skills to learn, always ways to become better. Adopt a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and improve. Seek out feedback even when it's uncomfortable. View challenges as opportunities for growth. Set aside time regularly for self-reflection. What are you doing well? Where can you improve? What new skills do you want to develop? Use these insights to guide your personal development. Now let's address a topic that many find challenging. Asking for help. You might think that being independent means never needing help from others. But that's not true. True independence means knowing when you need help and not being afraid to ask for it. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of self-awareness and strength. It shows that you value your goals more than your pride. It shows that you're willing to learn from others. Learn to ask for help effectively. Be clear about what you need. Show appreciation for the help you receive. And remember, help is a two-way street. Be willing to offer help to others when you can. resilience again, but from a different angle. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back from setbacks. It's about using those setbacks to become stronger, wiser. When you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger? What skills or qualities do I need to develop to handle similar situations better in the future? Remember, every successful person has faced failures and setbacks. What sets them apart is how they respond to these challenges. They use them as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Now let's address a crucial aspect of being ready to survive alone. Self-trust. This means having confidence in your abilities, your judgment, your intuition. Develop self-trust by keeping promises to yourself. Start small. If you say you're going to wake up at 6 a.m., do it. If you commit to reading for 30 minutes a day, follow through. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-trust. Learn to listen to your intuition. Your gut feelings are often your subconscious mind, picking up on subtle cues that your conscious mind might miss. Trust these feelings, but also learn to balance them with rational thought. Adaptability again, but from a different perspective. Being adaptable doesn't just mean being able to change. It means being able to thrive in change. Cultivate a love for learning. Stay curious about the world around you. Be willing to question your assumptions and beliefs. Be open to new ideas, new ways of doing things. Remember, the most successful people are often those who can adapt quickly to changing circumstances. They see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity. Now let's address a topic that's crucial for long-term success: the delayed gratification. This is the ability to resist the temptation of an immediate reward in favor of a later, often greater, reward. Practice delayed gratification in small ways. Maybe it's saving money instead of buying something you want right now. Maybe it's working on a long-term project instead of watching TV. Each time you choose the long-term benefit over the short-term pleasure, you're building your ability to delay gratification. Remember, most worthwhile achievements in life require some level of delayed gratification. The ability to delay gratification is often a key predictor of success in many areas of life. It's what allows you to work hard now for a better future, to save money for long-term goals, to build lasting relationships rather than seeking instant gratification. But delayed gratification isn't about denying yourself pleasure. It's about understanding that some pleasures are worth waiting for, that some goals are worth the effort and time they require. It's about having the wisdom to see beyond the immediate moment and make choices that align with your long-term vision for your life. Now let's talk about the power of habits. Your daily habits shape your life more than you might realize. They're the small actions that, repeated over time, lead to big results. Identify the habits that are holding you back. Maybe it's hitting the snooze button too often or spending too much time on social media. Work on replacing these with habits that move you closer to your goals. Maybe it's waking up early to exercise or reading for 30 minutes before bed. Remember, habits are formed through repetition. It might feel difficult at first, but keep at it. Eventually, these positive actions will become second nature. Let's address a crucial aspect of being ready to survive alone: financial literacy. Understanding money, how to earn it, save it, invest it, and spend it wisely is a key part of independence. Start by educating yourself about personal finance. Learn about budgeting, saving, investing, and managing debt. Understand the power of compound interest. Learn about different financial instruments and how they work. Remember, financial independence isn't about being rich. It's about having enough to meet your needs and some of your wants without being dependent on others. It's about having the freedom to make choices based on what's best for you, not what's financially necessary. The importance of networking. You might think that being ready to survive alone means not needing anyone else, but that's not true. Even the most independent person benefits from having a strong network. Your network can provide support, advice, opportunities, and resources. It can be a safety net when times are tough. But remember, networking is about building genuine relationships, not just collecting contacts. It's about giving as much as you receive. Start building your network now. Attend events in your field, join professional associations, volunteer for causes you care about, and don't forget to nurture the relationships you already have. Let's address a topic that's crucial for long-term success: continuous learning. In today's fast-changing world, the ability to learn new skills quickly is more important than ever. Develop a love for learning. Stay curious. Read widely. Take online courses. Attend workshops and seminars. Learn from people who have skills you admire. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. The key is to start and to keep going. But learning isn't just about acquiring new information. It's about applying what you learn. Look for opportunities to put your new knowledge and skills into practice. This is how you truly grow and improve. The power of mindset. Your mindset, your beliefs about yourself and the world, shapes your reality more than you might realize. It influences how you interpret events, how you respond to challenges, and what you believe is possible for you. Cultivate a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities can be developed through effort and learning. See challenges as opportunities to grow, not as threats. Embrace failure as a necessary part of learning and improving. Remember, your mindset is not fixed. You can change it. It might take time and effort, but the results are worth it. A positive, growth-oriented mindset can open up possibilities you never imagined. Let's address an important aspect of being ready to survive alone. Be emotional resilient. This is the ability to adapt to stressful situations and cope with life's ups and downs. Build your emotional resilience by facing your fears and stepping out of your comfort zone regularly. Learn to reframe negative situations in a more positive light. Practice gratitude daily. Develop a support system you can turn to in tough times. Remember, emotional resilience doesn't mean you never feel negative emotions. It means you have the tools to cope with these emotions in a healthy way. It means you can bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. The importance of self-reflection and the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. Regular self-reflection helps you stay aligned with your values and goals. Set aside time each day or week for self-reflection. Ask yourself, am I living in line with my values? Am I making progress towards my goals? What can I do better? What am I grateful for? This practice can help you stay grounded and focused on what truly matters to you. Let's address a crucial skill for independence: decision-making. When you're on your own, you need to be able to make good decisions consistently. Improve your decision-making skills by gathering information, considering the pros and cons, and thinking about long-term consequences, but also learn to trust your gut. Sometimes you won't have all the information you need. In these cases, you need to be able to make a decision and move forward. Remember, not making a decision is itself a decision, and often it's the worst one. It's better to make a decision and adjust course if needed than to remain paralyzed by indecision. The power of focus. In today's world of constant distractions, the ability to focus deeply on a task is becoming increasingly rare and valuable. Practice deep focus by setting aside dedicated time for important tasks. Remove distractions. Start with short periods of focused work and gradually increase the duration. You'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish when you give a task your full, undivided attention. Remember, multitasking is often less efficient than focusing on one task at a time. Learn to prioritize and give your full attention to what's most important. Let's address an often overlooked aspect of independence: the ability to entertain yourself. When you're alone, you need to be comfortable in your own company. Develop hobbies and interests that you can pursue on your own. Maybe it's reading, painting, gardening, or learning a musical instrument. These activities not only provide enjoyment, but also contribute to your personal growth and well-being. Remember, the ability to enjoy solitude is a strength. It means you're not dependent on others for your happiness and fulfillment. The importance of health and fitness. Your physical well-being is the foundation upon which everything else is built. When you're healthy and fit, you have more energy, you're more resilient to stress, and you're better equipped to handle life's challenges. Make your health a priority. Exercise regularly, eat a balanced diet, get enough sleep. These might seem like basic things, but they have a profound impact on your ability to live independently and successfully. Remember, taking care of your health is not selfish. It's necessary. It ensures you have the energy and vitality to pursue your goals and take care of others. Let's address a crucial aspect of being ready to survive alone: the ability to manage stress. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. Learn stress management techniques. This could be meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, or regular exercise. Find what works for you and make it a part of your daily routine. Remember, some stress can be positive. It can motivate you and help you perform better. The key is to keep it at a manageable level and not let it overwhelm you. The power of persistence. Many people give up just when they're about to achieve success. They can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, so they quit. Develop persistence by setting clear goals and reminding yourself why they're important to you. Break big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Celebrate small victories along the way. And when you face setbacks, view them as temporary obstacles, not permanent failures. Remember, most overnight successes are years in the making. Persistence is often the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't. Let's address an important skill for independence: problem solving. Life will inevitably throw problems your way. Your ability to solve these problems effectively will greatly impact your success and happiness. Improve your problem-solving skills by practicing critical thinking. Learn to break down complex problems into smaller, manageable parts. Consider multiple solutions before choosing one. And don't be afraid to ask for help or advice when needed. Remember, every problem is an opportunity to learn and grow. Approach problems with a positive attitude, seeing them as challenges to overcome rather than insurmountable obstacles. The importance of self-discipline. This is the ability to control your impulses, emotions, and behaviors to stay focused on your long-term goals. Develop self-discipline by setting clear rules for yourself and sticking to them. Start small. Maybe it's going to bed at a certain time every night, or avoiding junk food during the week. As you succeed with small challenges, gradually take on bigger ones. Remember, self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. And with strong self-discipline, there's almost nothing you can't achieve. Let's address a crucial aspect of being ready to survive alone: financial planning. It's not enough to earn money. You need to know how to manage it wisely. Learn to create and stick to a budget. Understand the difference between needs and wants. Start saving for emergencies and long-term goals. Learn about investing and how to make your money work for you. Remember, financial freedom isn't about being rich. It's about having enough to live comfortably and pursue your goals without constant financial stress. The power of positive thinking. Your thoughts shape your reality more than you might realize. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring life's problems. It means approaching those problems with a positive attitude. Practice positive thinking by challenging negative thoughts when they arise. Look for the silver lining in difficult situations. Surround yourself with positive people and influences. And remember to practice gratitude regularly. Remember, positive thinking alone won't solve all your problems, but it will give you the resilience and energy to tackle those problems effectively. Let's address an important aspect of independence: the ability to advocate for yourself. This means standing up for your rights, expressing your needs and wants, and negotiating for what you deserve. Develop your self-advocacy skills by practicing assertive communication. Learn to express your thoughts and feelings clearly and respectfully. Know your rights and don't be afraid to stand up for them. Remember, advocating for yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. It ensures that your needs are met and that you're treated fairly. The importance of personal values. Your values are your internal compass, guiding your decisions and actions. When you're clear about your values, it's easier to make decisions that align with who you are and what you believe in. Take some time to identify your core values. What principles are most important to you? Honesty, kindness, growth. Once you're clear on your values, use them as a guide for your decisions and actions. Remember, living in alignment with your values leads to greater satisfaction and fulfillment. It helps you stay true to yourself, even when faced with difficult choices. Let's address a crucial skill for independence: time management. When you're on your own, how you use your time is entirely up to you. This freedom can be both liberating and challenging. Improve your time management skills by prioritizing tasks, setting deadlines for yourself, and eliminating time wasters. Learn to say no to activities that don't align with your goals or values. And remember to schedule time for rest and self-care. Remember, time is your most valuable resource. Use it wisely. Invest it in activities that bring you closer to your goals and that enrich your life. The power of resilience. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way. Resilience is what allows you to bounce back from these challenges stronger than before. Build your resilience by facing your fears, learning from your failures, and maintaining a support network. Develop a growth mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding stress or pretending everything is fine. It's about facing difficulties head-on and finding ways to thrive despite them. Let's address an important aspect of being ready to survive alone: self-awareness. This is the ability to understand your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Develop self-awareness through practices like mindfulness meditation, journaling, and regular self-reflection. Pay attention to your reactions in different situations. Ask for feedback from people you trust. Remember, self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth. The better you understand yourself, the better equipped you'll be to make decisions that align with your true self and lead to greater fulfillment. In conclusion, being ready to survive alone is about more than just practical skills. It's about developing mental and emotional strength, building self-reliance, and cultivating a mindset of continuous growth and adaptation. It's about being prepared for whatever life throws your way, not out of fear, but out of confidence in your ability to handle any situation. And remember, you have within you everything you need to survive and thrive on your own. Trust in your abilities. Keep learning and growing, and face each day with courage and determination. You are capable of more than you know. Believe in yourself, take action, and watch as you become the strong, independent, successful person you were always meant to be.
Thank you for watching. Share this with friends and family, and please subscribe.